Hey guys, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. And if you are returning, welcome back, squad. I am here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate, leave everything else behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. All right, y'all, let's jump in. Um, this particular video will not have an extended because I only have a little bit of time left. I want to do this one more reading though. So this one will not have an extended. I'm just going to do the whole reading here. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about now. Hope everybody is doing good, feeling good. All right. Ooh, okay. Well, it appears that somebody is seeing real clearly that people are not coming to their aid. They may be kind of out here needing some help, and nobody's coming to their assist. Not coming to assist them, and they're having to learn how to be really um, flexible. Child, the way this ring chime has been chiming. The wind, it's a little windy, or not even windy, it's a little breezy outside, so anything that's like blowing outside is triggering the chime. All right, baby. Okay, so we got somebody here who I feel like they are seeing that other people are not coming to their aid, like they may be in a position of needing some assistance, needing some help. And right now there is nobody available, or people are just not coming to their aid. um People are not coming to their aid, right? But the dilemma is, and it's for this person, I believe I am talking to the Karmic Collective. If this is somebody that you are distanced from at the present time, especially if you're not coming to this person's aid, the dilemma is the fact that the situation that is playing out right now is a situation that they created. So it's kind of like, I heard this is what you get. I heard this is what you get, because right now there's no energy that supports any kind of reconciliation or bringing this back together, no bridging the gap. Okay. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be, because this is the dynamic, the relationship dynamic that they created. It's kind of like if you ever were in a position where you needed help and this person was available and probably could have been of assistance to you, they chose not to do that. They chose not to help you. Okay. So what they're seeing right now is they are in a position where they may need some assistance. But if you're already at a distance from them, you're not going to just come back into that fold just because they need some help. This is a situation that they created. This is of their own making. Okay. What's the lesson? Actually, this card. Child. This is of their own making. So it's kind of like, and I will say that the relationship between you, this is a soulmate. Again, soulmates don't have to be romantic. I'm always going to remind you that, okay? Could be, but doesn't have to be. But the thing about this particular relationship is that this person never did the work within the dynamic. They never showed up. They didn't show up for you. And so now they're kind of seeing I want to say the fruits of their own labor or lack thereof. You know, they didn't actually foster or build the foundation to your relationship. So you don't feel any sense of obligation to have to come in and save their ass, right? Um, and really, the lesson within this relationship, it is a personal thing. Like, they're not happy, but they're also not recognizing that, the happiness starts from within, right? So I also, for you, collective, if this is somebody that you were in a relationship with, I feel as though part of the reason why this person never really put the effort into the connection is I feel like this person doesn't really, they don't have self love, or they don't operate from that space. So it's kind of like, how can they love you if they don't love themselves? You know what I mean? Um, and so they're kind of seeing the fact that, they didn't actually put any work into the relationship. They didn't actually do the foundational things, the steps that would be taken in order to fortify a relationship. They didn't actually do that. So what they're getting is literally a result of their inaction or their inability to try to show up, their inability to show up for you. Mhm. And I do feel like, it's crazy because this is the energy of somebody who, I think I said this in a reading a while back, where I said, like, it was like they manifested a relationship, or like, and this isn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but they manifested exactly you. They manifested you, maybe not even being fully aware that it was you, right? Um, and I kind of feel like they may have rejected you because it was like, I think I even said in that reading, it was like, they were hoping and wishing and praying for somebody to, like, love them unconditionally, and, and to just show up for them or whatever. And boom, there you are. And this person was like, no, 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 not them. Not that. No, I don't want that. Right. And so, baby, they are getting exactly what they asked for. This person chose. Now, this could be, if it was a romantic relationship, like, this person could have chosen third party energies over cultivating their relationship with you. They made a choice. They could have been very in and out, very non-committal. Um Showed up hot and heavy, but really couldn't keep that fire going. So while they may have been very attracted to you, if this is romantic, they may have been very attracted to you, but they also were very attracted to the attention that other people were giving them. This was kind of like, it's funny because I heard two words. I heard hoard and whore. HOARDWHORE. Hoard and whore. So this person could have simply been a whore who was hoarding other people to pour into them to feed their ego, because really this feels more like somebody who just really wanted their ego to be fed. Um and even though this person may want to come in and try to, like, they may want to reconcile with you, because now they're feeling, it's like they see the making, they see what they've created of their life and of this relationship dynamic. Um, it's interesting because I feel like by you not reconciling with them, by you not feeding it, by you not giving any energy to it or attention, I feel like you've already learned your lesson. You've already broken the cycle that you may have been in repetitively with them. Like, this could have been an ongoing thing that you were dealing with. And you were finally tired of feeling like you were on the outside, or feeling as though this person didn't really value your presence in their life. So it makes sense that you would just simply walk away and just say, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. This person is really struggling with going with the flow. I feel like what they're trying to do also is They may be trying to, like I said, manifest you back, but I feel like they're trying to manifest you back for the purpose of needing your assistance or needing your help. I kind of feel like this person has an expectation that if they manifest you back, that you come in and save them. Sounds like Delulu to me. Like I said, why don't you call them other people that you was playing with? All those people that you chose over your soulmate, go call them. Okay. Remember when I said this is somebody here that may have turned their back on you when you needed help? The people that they chose down here, those people have turned their back. And I think that they turn their back. I think people have turned their backs on this person. They don't understand why. And it's largely because this person feels like, I heard dominatrix, but that's not the word I was looking for. This feels like somebody who's very, very controlling. And very rigid in their expectations. Like it's kind of like if I say jump, I expect you to jump, jump up and down on one leg for the next, 45 minutes. Like they have an expectation that people operate or behave a certain kind of way. And these people, they don't want no parts of it. They don't. So now they're kind of tripping again. I said, what they wanted for you is kind of what they're getting right now. And they're struggling with it. They're struggling with it. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're struggling. They're struggling because, like I said, what they've done is this situation is a byproduct of their actions. It is a reflection of who they are and who they have been. Regeneration and mending, both in the reverse. We know that means there is no energy that exists here that supports any kind of second chances, do-overs, or reconciliation. Now, I do want to point this out because I actually posted this question, and I didn't post it here on the channel, but I posted it on all of my socials. I posted it on X, I posted it on Threads, and I posted it on my Facebook. The nodes are shifting on the 11th out of Aries Libra into Pisces Virgo. So my question was, especially I forgot to preface it online, but the question really is more for people who are after their Saturn return. If you're over the age of like 30, 32, say 32. If you're over the age of like 30 to 32, post Saturn return, if you've already had your Saturn return, what were you doing, or what was your life like between June of 2006 to December of 2007? And for the most part, people can think of all kinds of things. For the younger generation, for those who are a little bit, for those people who are a little bit younger, because I got a lot of people that were in the responses, all right, I was 10, I was 5, I was just born. I ain't talking to you because your Saturn return hasn't even hit. You got a whole different set of circumstances you got to deal with. But for this particular transit, we're going to be focusing more on compassion for yourself. If you're not necessarily like, say, where you wanted to be in life, this gives you an opportunity to be a little bit more, I want to say, a little bit more fluid in the way that you operate, having more compassion for yourself, more compassion for others, less judgment, and less self-criticism about where you are on your journey. Like, this is not a race. It's literally a marathon. This is a long cycle of growth. And really what I want you to do is I want you to look back at that time. There will be elements, just like with Aries North Node and Libra South Node. Like I saw immediate damn near on the day that it started, I saw signs of things that took place between 2005, 2006 for me. Back then, all of 2005 and half of 2006. I did see those themes apparent. Um, and so this go round, I looked back to see, okay, what was I going through back then? I was like 34, 35 at the time. I was estranged from my mother. My dad had already passed. And it was about the time that my mother like resurfaced back into my life. My youngest son was getting ready to turn 2. I invited my family who I had been estranged from to his birthday party as a means to try to like bridge the gap between us, because at the time I was really looking to I missed my family, you know. Um but I'm recognizing now, like when you bring in this energy back into my life, if there's energies that are very similar or familiar to you that you've already experienced, this is giving you an opportunity to make a different decision. It's similar to like the retrogrades. It's giving you an opportunity to, like, if things were really good for you back then, the likelihood is you may be faced with such situations that will put you back in that same space, right? Now, if life wasn't so great, because life was a little weird for me back then. I'm not even gonna lie. Like once I started like really looking at my life at the time, I was diagnosed with depression. I thought I was losing my mind. Now realizing that I might have been going through an awakening and didn't realize it. Um, got on medication. Home life was a little chaotic, and then my mother came back, and instead of asking questions or having really, you know, having heartfelt conversations and getting some answers, I just opened my arms and was like, welcome, you know. That ain't happening again. Because this time I'm like already kind of aware. I'm like, yeah, I've been estranged and my life has been good since the estrangement. I'm going to keep that same energy. Y'all stay over there. I'm good. I'm good. There's no do-overs. Okay. Literally, like I said right here, there's no do-overs. There's no do-overs. So this is the environment and the energy that y'all created. So y'all keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Yeah, see, I said this person in the past, here and now in the reverse, building blocks in the reverse. In the past, this person did not do the work to foster the foundation of the relationship. So when they came back, so if they come back, they still have no intentions on doing any of the work or fostering any of the foundational. We're doing the foundational work in order to have a solid relationship. So if this person comes back with time to go in the reverse, if they come back, you just gonna get the same shit you got the last time. That was the biggest lesson that I learned back then. I accepted her and the rest of my family back into my life. I gave them access to me and my children, and still they did nothing to foster the foundation of the relationship between me and them. So, and I just don't have the desire to, to like keep that shit up. No, I'm good. Oh no, on the bottom. Yeah, look. So now they got to go with the flow, right? Because they're not really happy with what they're getting, and they're gonna have if they were to yeah. Here's the thing: if they were to choose to try to be a part of your life, they would have to work damn hard. I've said this in other readings. They would have to work damn hard to prove themselves and their worthiness to be a part of your life. This person, I don't think they ever imagined in the future that y'all would be estranged or that the cycle would come to a close. I think that this person may have always felt as though you would always just be there with open arms. Wild. Oh, no. Mm-mm. Child, ain't nothing that they can do about this situation. There's nothing that they can do about your choice of moving on, moving forward towards a new life that does not include them. They have to accept it. There's really nothing that they can do. There's a change in the wind. Absolutely. There's a change in the wind. And it was just a matter of time. Oh, I love this for you, collective. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Because I got to tell this part of the story. All right, so there is a change in the wind, and it could be definitely a change in the wind in terms of your sense of loyalty to the connection or to this person. It was divine timing. That's all that. That's all that is. It was divine timing. Okay. Now, what I think is interesting is I have repeat cards down here, and what I feel like is you're coming into a space now. Now that you've closed out this cycle, you have closed it out. They're lingering in your energy because they're holding on. It's like grasping for straws. They know that the cycle has come to a close. They're damn near desperate to hold on to you. Um, I also feel like once, when one door closes, another door opens. So this door is absolutely closing and you're like on the precipice of this whole new life, right? So that's what the change in the wind is. Divine timing. You're trying to gain access to this milk and honey. Okay, the milk and honey is my 10 of Cups card. I do feel as though you have been manifesting. Like this almost feels like you're manifesting 10 of Cups. You've been manifesting somebody, like a partner or a relationship, or just manifesting an energy that would be of assistance to help you reach your goal. Okay. I also feel like you may be getting some information about why there have been, like, if there have been delays or if you feel like there have been blockages in your progress, you may be getting some information about that, about what somebody has witnessed, something that has been unfair to you. And somebody is worried about that. Somebody is worried, oh, look, and they know that they're being, like, their mask is being removed, or that you have the ability to see under the mask and you don't have to do anything. Oh, that's okay. So this kind of feels like this is you co-creating with spirit. So you don't really, there's nothing active, like physically active for you to do. Um, there's nothing physically active that you need to do here. I feel like this person is also aware that they may be looking at you from a skewed lens. So here's the thing, because that looks like this over here. It's kind of like this person would have the ability to have the 10 of Cups. Like this is to, like, if this is family, because the 10 of Cups for me also involves family. If this is a family dynamic, this feels like everything, like you personally, collective, wouldn't have to do, like, don't do anything. This is not for you. And there's nothing for you to do. Okay. It's for this other person. The problem is that they want it, but they don't want to have to do any work for it. Gives 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They don't really want to have to work for it. And I definitely see. Oh, yeah, that's why. Yes, not for you, the bottom of the deck. It's like I don't have any animosity against you. I don't have no animosity towards you. I just don't want to do this anymore. And I'm moving on. Because here it feels like it's almost like this person, if somebody here was to come and tell you, this feels like somebody coming to tell you how they feel, right? Coming to tell you how they feel. They may have witnessed something that was done to you that was unfair, that has potentially kept you in a cycle, like ongoing cycle. Like that's part of that's part of this up here. So they may be telling you of something that they've witnessed that has been ongoing. Somebody here may be struggling because this has something to do with the past. Looking back at the past. This could be you ready to look back at the past. But because you're looking back at the past, you're not going to be doing any work to fix this. Because I can see it here on the other end where go the distances in reverse. You've gone the distance. You're not going any further because it's not for you. Okay. Let's pull these back. What time is it? Let's pull these back. Actually, I'll pull all these small cards back. And we'll leave the big ones out. I love these little mini decks. Okay. Damn. Okay. Remember I said somebody here, they're recognizing that they need some help, but they're not getting it. They didn't plan. They didn't plan for that. They did not plan for that. And now they're trying to avoid permanent endings here. Now they're trying to avoid a permanent ending. Yeah, but see, it's the same energy. They weren't putting in any effort here. They weren't putting any effort in before. They're not trying to put any effort now. They just don't want, they didn't plan for this to happen. But they don't really have any intentions on putting any effort into the connection. That's why, that's why God's not giving them a second chance. What? Yeah, so now they're dealing with stagnation. They're dealing with some hell stagnation. Because, like I said, this is a situation of their making, right? Now they're being made to stop and really see this situation for what it is. They're figuring it out. They didn't have any kind of loyalty to you. This person had been very non-committal. And so it's no wonder that you are not in the energy of like trying to help them. This person gave the bare minimum, and they weren't committed to you. In and out, very wishy-washy. Here today, here for a good time, not a long time. Wow. I have counterparts and a third person. So that's what this is. Didn't I say that? I was like, this person may have had like other people involved. They chose instead of their counterpart, they chose other people. And then it's interesting because I actually heard this a couple times today. I was listening to other readings and I was like, oh, that makes sense. So this is the kind of the energy of somebody who they didn't. Here's the thing. You were their counterpart, but they didn't see your value. They didn't and that's part of the reason why they didn't put any work into the relationship, because they didn't actually value who you were. And they only wanted things like they wanted all of the attention focused on them. They wanted all the attention focused on them. It was very conditional in terms of like the relationship. Transactional is the word that I heard. Very superficial, and if this is like a mothering energy, because I think in the last reading, the main person was a feminine energy. If that is the case, I see it two ways. I see it as a man with a counterpart who kind of rejects the counterpart and chooses a third party, that down here, or it could be too, I'm seeing it in a couple different ways. It's definitely giving me the energy of superficial, keeping up with the Joneses. They want to make sure that it looks good, but there's no real foundation to it. Very superficial. Very, very superficial. Look at that. It was a toxic dynamic here, child. You let it go. And if this is your family, you definitely walked away from it and you didn't feel it's kind of like there was no hesitation here. You didn't feel the need to have to defend yourself. You're like, you know what? I'm out. I value my own happiness over being connected to this. Here for it. Interesting, because I also have this energy here of somebody here. This is the energy of somebody who may have tried to influence your relationships, your other relationships. I have the energy here of somebody who could have potentially gone to some type of practitioner, or they could have gotten tarot readings on you. Maybe you isolate, maybe you're, kind of hermiting, you're off to yourself. And so I feel like this person, because they don't know what's going on with you, they may have been getting readings. They may be a reader. They could be doing readings on you or whatever. They could also be trying to energetically affect your romantic relationships or other partnerships. Oh, look. No success, though. There's no success in whatever this is they're trying to do. I also feel as though, like I said, they chose to engage themselves in third-party energy. There may be some truth that's being exposed. There could be a legal situation here. There's exposure with the King of Swords here and the Sun. There could be exposure of this failure, whatever this is that they failed at. Yeah, they're trying to hide it. Oh, yeah. They were waiting for something to happen. I want to say it has something to do with you, collective. They were waiting on something, like, your downfall. Literally. It's almost like they wanted you. It's kind of like they wanted you to be in a position to, like, oh, that's crazy. Because what I just heard was like they wanted you to be in a position to where you needed them. I don't know why, because you needed them in the past and you went to them and they didn't help you. But now that they need your help, or they need help, they want to turn to you? What? Nah. You've gone. That ship has sailed. Oh yeah, 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. That's 5 Pentacles in the reverse. They don't like being on the outside. They don't like feeling rejected and abandoned. They're heartbroken by the separation. But here's the thing. You don't have, and this is kind of giving me unrequited love. Like, you're not even focused on this person. You've already moved on. Yeah. And while you may still, in some instances, you may have some fond memories of what was when it was good. I don't see anything here that says, you're trying to jump back into the fold. I don't see that. Giving money. Child, they want you. They need your help. I said. And they're hoping that you'll be generous with them. They want you to let your guard down. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping the crazy people. And now they're in their head overthinking and analyzing it. Somebody may have to move. They may be, oh, you're dusting it off. Like, they may be spreading rumors or whatever. They making up facts. Just dust it off. Because whatever lies that they're spreading is, that's just it. Child, I don't even think you're worried about it just because you're not part of your life. Yeah, you're uninterested. You're uninterested. They got love on the brain. They're dreaming and fantasizing about you, feeling nostalgic, thinking about old times. They could be watching your social media, trying to dig around to see what's going on in your life. Again, they could be facing legal issues and you're ignoring this person because they're a happiness hater. Running, caught a case. So this person could be dealing with some type of venereal diseases. Child services may be present. They may be at risk of losing their children. They may have tried to cause that for you. They may have spread rumors about you having sexual diseases or whatever. They may have even claimed that you were a bad parent or whatever. Yeah, this person chose karmic friends and karmic people. They're creeping. They're like definitely lurking behind, watching. They may even want to travel towards you. They're hooked, or they want you to be hooked. They're into you. Yeah, they're looking you up. I keep getting there, like they're looking you up. They're looking you up. Scarcity tactics, screenshot, getting evidence, proof, or facts. So they're definitely somebody's holding a grudge because their ego is hurt and they're crying over you, haunted by the memories and flashbacks. Again, digging up dirt, looking for information of you about you. Oh, excuse me. They could be a divination abuser, so somebody who gets readings done on you. And I want to say they're getting readings done on you because they're trying to figure out what you're doing. Like if you're doing things and you're isolated and you're doing things quietly, they want to know what you're doing so that they can try to impersonate it or steal. They may come to you with fake smiles and an offer, but really they're just wanting to fight with you because your light your light irritates their demons. They may also be trying to bully you online, cyberbullying you from fake accounts. Over reliance on others is hindering their ability to stand on their own. It's time to reclaim their own autonomy. They don't know how because they're expecting people to come to their aid. You're ready to embrace new adventures, stepping out of your comfort zone to explore the unknown with courage and excitement. Collective, that's you. Like they haven't grown to that phase yet. You're healing from past emotional wounds, rediscovering your capacity for love and self-compassion. This person has an unrealistic expectation that is leading them to disappointment. The gap between their reality and their ideals are very overwhelming. Ooh. Conflict is escalating and resolutions are out of reach. Avoid emotional reactions. Seek peaceful solutions. Their overdependence or blurred boundaries are causing them to lose sense of self in the relationship. It's time for someone to reclaim their personal space and independence. Your strong beliefs are guiding you, again, because you're connected to God, helping you to overcome the challenges and stay true to your path. Your inner faith is your strength. We like it. We like it a lot. All right. Yeah, somebody here may be dealing with illness, minor misfortunes, and temporary setbacks. Ooh. loss of relationships, unresolved disputes, disappointment, failing to keep a promise. Ooh. Yeah, somebody's experiencing negative karma and very, very bad luck. They're doing all this work and they're doing all this work against you and they're not getting any real results. They're incredibly discouraged. Yeah, they've been trying. I feel like this person, yeah, this person's a fake friend. Misfortune, failure, fake friends involved, danger. They've been trying to break up your partnerships or to break down your mutual goals. Like if you and a partner have mutual goals, they're trying to like interfere with those. Bad news, loss, death, illness, miscarriage. They try to pass themselves off as somebody who can be trusted. They have an urgent need for money. They're in a sense of desperation. Child, I can't make this up. Yeah, they're looking for harmony and prosperity in hopes of some type of advancement. But honestly, I feel like you're going to be able to see through all of this. Yeah, they're just looking for their false communication. Look at this, divide and conquer. Pay attention if you have somebody that tries to come, especially if it's a feminine energy, you may have somebody that tries to come towards you that truly is trying to interfere in your relationship. They're trying to interfere in your relationship. And it's because you and them are quarreling or having beef. Like there's a conflict between you and this person. So they want to create conflict between you and your person. All right, let's look at Kipper. My kids are coming home. All right, we've got courtship. Family room in the reverse. Message of concern in the reverse. Occupation in the upright. Despair. So somebody here, because there's a message of concern that maybe you did not receive. It may have something to do with a family home. Usually the family room indicates like space you've shared with, other people. So it could be like a family home that maybe have been gained through a relationship. I feel like they're worried that they may have to like get a job or something. Then we have sudden wealth. Journey. Official person in the reverse. Courthouse in the upright. And pathway. Okay, so the message of concern that you did not receive could have something to do with a legal proceeding and somebody is worried about it, because I feel like if you get this information, that opens up this pathway for you. So maybe this pathway or this information has something to do with this sudden wealth gotten from a mature man. Okay. Poverty. So there's someone here that may be faced with poverty and bad health, and somebody's in despair about that. There's a message. Orphan. So somebody here may be out here alone or abandoned. Like remember what we said at the very top of the reading, like somebody's out here, they need help, but everybody has kind of turned their back. So they don't necessarily have those people available to them. All right. So the key is hidden information. Official person. So there's some hidden information here. that somebody is really worried about maybe you getting access to, because if you get access to it, it's going to open up, like literally open up a floodgate for you. And I feel like this information that you don't have already, that this legal component, this official person is going to be the one that gives it to you. There's this message there that's being held back from you, though. Obstacles. So even in your work, if you've been trying to work and you've been working, there have been people have been trying to place obstacles in front of you. And the ops, like the sharks for me is like the ops, people that are working against you. That could be the key information that you're getting, that there's these sharks that have been trying to place obstacles in front of you, making you work even harder. See, family room and courtship. So you may have, like, this could have something to do with the family home. A family home that was obtained in a relationship. Thief. Let me get one more card. Brick wall. So somebody here has been trying to block some information from coming to you, or to prevent you from knowing that something has been taken from you. And somebody has an expectation. They know that their journey ahead is going to be a long, rough one, because a storm card is here. So they have an expectation because they already kind of know that this is happening. They may also intuitively know that this great fortune inheritance and unexpected income is balancing the scales, and it is giving somebody a new start in the distant horizon. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's grab another stack of index cards. Where are we time-wise? All right. Someone lies on the kids, to them, or about them. Someone says, I don't know how you do it. You have somebody acting as an agent of chaos. Someone has sex without love. They rejected you in the past. I said that at the very top of the reading. Whoever this was is somebody that rejected you for other people. Spirit says, sage your home. Someone needs a lawyer. Someone's in deep regret. You have strong boundaries. Collective, you are the alchemist. This is a blessing in disguise. We have a jealous cousin or sibling. This is not your fault. Someone cannot be trusted. Spirit says, don't be afraid. Things are happening in divine timing. Someone is spreading gossip, lies, and rumors about you. A new cycle of abundance is here. Someone is dealing with a big ego. There's also been a forgery or falsification of records. A Taurus or a Libra could be a significance. Somebody is getting tarot readings, or you could be a tarot reader. Somebody is sorry, not sorry. Collectives continue making strategic moves in silence. They think that they know it all. Someone is facing homelessness, or they wanted you to face homelessness. Your return to sender is working. Somebody does things with an expectation of getting something in return. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they are immature and stuck in the past. Okay. All right. Let's get a closing message. Closing message for the collective. Oop, we'll take two. I don't normally do that, but we'll take two. We'll take them both. All right. We have the Firebird. Seek and you shall find. Like a gentle flickering flame, yin fire associated with the heart and the emotion joy brings light into darkness, just as we need only one candle to light up others, we need only one spark of joy to melt the heart and stoke the fires within. The bird is a yin metal sign associated with the planet Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, which is appropriate for this Taurus Libra card to be out here. As As a peach blossom star, the bird brings romantic and social opportunities. Those with a bird in their natal chart usually have an appreciation for luxury and the finer things in life. Yin fire in the heavenly frequency emphasizes living from the heart. What the heart needs is simple moments of joy, but our desires often complicate our life. Open your heart to new opportunities, explore the passions, do what you love, treat yourself with love, and be your own best version so that you can't help but love that version of you. We like it. And the wood snake, enjoy the waiting game. This card emphasizes the importance of knowing yourself and your enemy before you jump into battle, especially if you're not familiar with the territory. Observe and study the current situation. Visualize the desired outcome before you plan your actions. Keep your intentions to yourself and go beyond the visible to connect with hidden forces. Listen to your intuition. Allies may come from unexpected corners. Be patient and trust divine timing when all the pieces of the puzzle are in place. Enjoy the waiting game, for once you make your initial move, it's full speed ahead. Gather your strength while you lie in wait for the right opportunity to come at the right time. Yinwood supports a high level view for a better understanding of the battle ahead. A broader perspective can also help you identify the elephant in the room. Be alert and ready for action, but also relax into your body. Prepare your moves quietly. There's no need to rush. You're in this for the long term. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. As always, if you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box, and my books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session. Again, there is not going to be an extended reading for this particular one because I decided to give y'all a little bit longer of a reading. I hope this resonated for you. I hope these messages make sense and give you the information that you need. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my work. We're this much closer to the next giveaway. I'm super excited. I think we are at 6647 subscribers. So yay, that much closer to 7,000. Love it. All right, guys. Until next time, take care.